Have you ever tried to script out the absolute perfect moment, only to have reality completely tear up the page? In today's Explainer, we're diving into a beautifully chaotic, 115-word love story that is just raw human vulnerability at its finest.
6 whole months. That is the agonizing amount of time this guy spent practicing his proposal speech. I mean, picture it. Half a year of muttering to himself in the car, pacing back and forth in front of mirrors, desperately trying to craft those absolute perfect words.
He fully expected to deliver this rehearsed masterpiece, but the actual second he gets down on one knee in the restaurant and pulls out the ring, total, utter blank. All that actually came out of his mouth was, You can just feel the raw panic here, right? He looks up at her and just admits, I had something, I had a whole thing. It's pure, unfiltered vulnerability. He is literally openly mourning his lost script right in front of her.
But guys, her reaction is just everything. She is already crying, she's laughing, she's nodding, and he hasn't even officially asked the question yet. Their genuine, raw connection is already doing all the heavy lifting for him. And then she throws him this incredibly loving lifeline. She just whispers, "You haven't asked yet." It's such an intimate, gentle nudge to get him back on track, right in the middle of a crowded restaurant.
Right. In those two simple words, you can literally feel the guy take a deep breath, reboot his brain, and just consciously abandon that meticulously rehearsed script. He realizes, okay, I don't need to be Shakespeare right now. So instead of those grand romantic cliches, he goes with this. I love how you steal my fries even though you say you don't want any. I love that so much. It's funny, it's sweet, and it just proves he knows exactly who she is.
And then comes the ultimate question. Marry me? Notice how the massive, scary weight of those two life-changing words is perfectly grounded by that super comfortable, everyday affection of sharing French fries.
Yes, all that stress, the 6 months of pacing, the total brain freeze, the French fries, it all successfully funnels down into this one quiet, decisive confirmation. The tension just completely dissolves. But of course, the story doesn't end in their own private little bubble. The entire restaurant clapped. Their unscripted authenticity was so palpable that it literally created this shared, joyful release for the entire room. The emotional ripple effect here was immediate. He cried from pure relief, she cried from joy, and in a totally beautiful touch of humor, even the waiter cried. Raw human emotion is undeniably contagious. Okay, fast forward a bit. The applause fades, and they're driving home. In the quiet intimacy of that car ride, the story brings us right back down to earth to deliver its final and, honestly, its most important lesson. She asks a supernatural question. What was the speech supposed to be? I mean, she's genuinely curious about those 6 whole months of perfect words that never actually saw the light of day.
And his response? I don't remember. Think about that. 6 stressful months of daily practice instantly vanished, just completely overwritten by the messy, beautiful reality of what actually happened. That perfection he was chasing, it just ceased to exist.
Doesn't matter. I got the answer. This realization is absolutely profound. Authentic connection will always outshine rigid perfection. The messy, real-life truth of those stolen French fries was infinitely better than that script ever could have been.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want you to think about this. Does the perfect speech really matter, or just the perfect answer? Maybe, just maybe, we all need to drop the script, mention the French fries, and just let real life happen.